What is up, people? Welcome back to another video. So as you can see, we don't have Ushin with us today. I'm just going to be vlogging with my camera today. I like doing these videos. I feel like they're quite personal. I feel like people enjoy them a lot, so I'm going to drip feed them in and out in this Road to Pro series. We are just coming up to the end of the second week of prep. It's going well. Had a big weight drop early on in the week, dropped down to 99 kg, and then my weight went back up another like 0.9 to a kilo, which is quite annoying, and it stayed like that this morning as well. Weighed in this morning at 100.1 kg, and that's just the reality of it. You know, your body weight will go up and down, it will fluctuate, but if the general trajectory is on the downward trajectory, that means we're going in the right direction. So we'll just have to wait and see even in the next couple of days. I think just the way my body responds, I'm going to get another big drop tomorrow. Hopefully get within the 99s again. If I can break into the 98s, I'll be very, very happy. But yeah, prep is going well so far. My goal is to be able to drop a good amount of weight per week as of now, and then that'll put me in a really good position, you know, 10 weeks out to maybe reduce the weight loss to about like 0.5 to 0.7, and then just in an effort to maintain as much muscle mass as possible, because I want to come in big this year. I want to come in very, very big, because I know I can bring condition. I think my strong suit is my midsection. When I get lean, the obliques are sharp, midsection is looking good, so if I can just hold that size around my upper body, that will be good. I'm very excited to see what I look like lean as well, like stage lean, because you know, this off season has been so productive. I've put on so much muscle, especially my top shelf, so looking forward to seeing how that looks with the improvements in my posing, with the improvements in just my general knowledge of men's physique and what they want in the category. You know, I'm prepping some people now at the moment. I have 2 guys stepping on stage at the end of this year, and then I have 1 guy stepping on stage this weekend in PCA Naturals in the UK, which is the first natural show that they are going to be doing. No, first natural show they've done so far. So I'm interested to see how that turns out, what the standard is as well, because natural bodybuilding, the standard nowadays is becoming absolutely insane, and it's great to see. It's just a really good time to be in bodybuilding at the moment, because it's very, very popular, lots of eyes on it, and at the pro level as well. They're starting to give away like large cash prizes, which, you know, they've really recognized bodybuilding as a sport, and they've really recognized men's physique as a bodybuilding category. For so many years, men's physique has been like, you know, put at the back burner in terms of like visibility in bodybuilding, because, you know, we're in board shorts, they don't judge our legs. But you know, if you look at these pros, they could easily step on the classic stage. Like they are big. So yeah, so today I am going to, it's actually a rest day today, so I'm actually going to go to the gym, go do cardio. This is just kind of like my morning steps. I don't really count this as cardio. It's just for me to, you know, ground myself for the day, get a bit of expenditure in, get some steps in, get ahead of the day, and then yeah, I'll head to the gym later on, do some cardio, do some abs, and then come back and do a bit more work. But Jordan is going to be coming over at about 11 a.m. It's currently like 8 a.m. now, just for an in-person check-in. It's peak week this week for him, so we're drying him out, filling him up with carbs, reducing fatigue, reducing expenditure just a tiny bit, just to get him full for when he's going to step on stage. But it's one thing looking at pictures, and then it's another thing actually looking at the physique in person. So he flies off tomorrow, so it's a good chance for me to take a look at him today, fix anything we need to fix with posing. Posing is very, 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 very important, by the way. If you want some posing coaches, click that link in the description, and we'll get if you're in Ireland, we'll get an in-person session in. Well, if you're in Dublin or Navan, we'll get an in-person session in. If you live abroad, we can get an online posing session in as well. So click that link in my bio. Before you ask any questions in the comment section, all this stuff is Anna's Fit Fluence, so her clothing brand stuff. So we've housed it in the office. So this office is going to be, of course, my office, and then some stuff for the Fit Fluence. And then there's a room right behind this camera, which is going to be the baby's room. So that's going to be a project that you guys are going to get to see as well. Us, you know, fixing up the baby room, getting it ready for the nice new arrival. So many things happening this year, as you've seen from the previous video. If you didn't watch the previous video on my life updates, go check out the video. But before I end up rambling on for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on this video, I'm going to finish up this cardio, some steps, watch a bit of YouTube, relax, and then I'll get a meal one in, which I'll show you guys. And then when Jordan arrives as well, I'm going to show you what he's looking like. We're going to go through some posing, and then gonna get on with the rest of the day. So sit back. Did I spit just there? Hope you guys didn't see that. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video. Let's get into it. Okay, meal number one going down, which is now 60 grams of cream of rice, a scoop and a half of protein powder, and then I have some blueberries, peanut butter, and coconut flakes in there as well. So it's a lot different from the peak off season where we're having like 100 grams of cream of rice. So it's gone down to 60 grams. Can't complain. It's still a lot of food. And then I have 4 egg whites over here as well. So calories currently now at 3,000 on a training day, and then 2,700 on a rest day. So big drop, but it's needed to shift that initial weight, which I was talking about. So I'm gonna get this down, and then gonna do a bit of work, and then I think Jordan should be coming over at 11 a.m. prompto. First of all, I have to take out my teeth. I feel like an old man every time I do this. Like taking out my teeth and stuff. But we're getting there with the Invisalign. It's actually awkward because I have to now use these bands to ensure that my bite maintains as my teeth are moving. So it's a bit awkward. But it's going well so far. I can see my teeth shifting a lot, especially at on my top line as well, which is the area that I want to fix. So happy days, happy days. So I'm gonna get this down, of course, get my liter of water in with some hydration powder. I'm gonna stick that in as well. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. Good. Nice. Good, nice. All right, so that is how Jordan is looking. He's feeling good as well. He has some carbs in him today, so he's feeling a lot more energetic, and that prep fatigue is starting to die off a little bit, which is good. You know, I want him relaxed. I want him, you know, stress-free and high energy for when he's stepping on stage. But he's looking really good. We made some last-minute touches to his posing. He has the mandatories down. There's just certain things that he does that he kind of needs to get out of the habit of doing, but you know, we fixed those, and yeah, he's now ready. He's flying off tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna send him his protocol once he checks in, once he's over there, and then yeah, more carbon up, more drying out, and it's almost showtime. So cannot wait for him to step on stage. He's definitely bringing the best package that he has. He's definitely, you know, looking the best he has this year. So all G. And he also got me a little card as well. It's it's very nice when, you know, clients give you things like this. It's really heartwarming. Just giving me a big thank you for all the help that I've given them on this peak week. Feeling very full of what do you call it, baby, when you're full of like happiness and full of love. What? What is it? Gratefulness. Yes. That's the one. Full of fulfillment, gratefulness, and joy. So now I'm going to take that fulfillment and energy and get my ass to the Stairmaster. So I'm going to do 20 minutes and then I'm going to do some abs as well. But I'm going to bring you guys along with me as well. All right, let's go. About to hop on this thing for 25 minutes. I always give myself 5 minutes to kind of like get my heart rate up where it needs to be. So for you guys who are on prep, when you're doing your cardio doesn't start up until you hit your heart rate target, and then you keep that going for whatever period of time that you have. So I have 20 minutes. I'm going to go on this and then we're going to do some abs afterwards. I'm going to show you what I'm currently doing for abs, mainly obliques, but I'm going to show you everything. All right, probably going to be sweating by the time I come back to you guys. Anyway, all right, so that is cardio done. Did about 23 minutes, burnt about 200 calories. So that was a very good cardio session. Going to do some abs now, and then we're going to leave the gym because Anna is finished. She came with me. She did a bit of glutes, bit of cardio as well with me. Missed my cardio, buddy. Isn't that right? Last season, you pretty much did cardio with me from about like 10 weeks out, right? Yeah. So she was on the cross trainer, on the Stairmaster with me for like 50 minutes at a time. You know, get you a woman that supports you like that. Isn't that right? So I normally do about like 3-4 sets of that. I normally go higher rep and moderate enough weight. So yeah, 15 to 20 reps, 4 sets, and then I'll show you the next exercise, which is going to be a mid-abdominal based exercise. It's normally a form of like hanging leg raises or lying leg raises, but we'll get to that when we get to it. All right, so I like to do the captain chair leg raises because holding on to this, eventually forearms grip strength will give in, but if you're like this, you know, you can do this forever. So the key here is to not just raise your legs because that's just going to work your adductors, but bring your glutes off slightly. As you can see, I can't even talk. It's much harder. Ooh. Ooh. Got 2 more sets of that, and then we're gone. Cut the camera. We are back home, back in La Casa. I'm going to be preparing meal number 2. We got these protein wraps. So per wrap, there is, hold up, it's 21 grams of carbs, and there is 15 grams of protein. So that is quite good. So if you struggle to get your protein intake, something like this where it's not supposed to be quite protein heavy, there's a good bit of protein in it. So we're gonna have this plus some 5% fat beef mince, some taco mayonnaise in there, and bish bosh bang, that is it. So I've started doing my meal prep every 2 weeks, but mainly just kind of like the protein sources. So I've been preparing enough protein for my meals during the day for 2 weeks at a time. And then carbs, I've recently got a rice cooker which has changed the game, and somebody told me about it. I'm not sure who.
What? I
Anna was bugging me for ages to get a rice cooker. She was like, this is going to save your life. And yeah, it has saved my life. It's so much handier. So I just cooked rice in the morning. Plus it stores it all day. I don't need to refrigerate it or freeze it. So I can pretty much just get up in the morning, cook the rice, and then it's there for me for my subsequent meals. And I have my protein sources made already, so it makes life a lot easier for me. The meals I tend to make fresh are my meal 1, which is normally like cream of rice, and then my last meal of the day, which is normally something that I would eat with Anna. And then if we're not eating together, I'll just, you know, heat up one of the preps that I've made up. Okay, here we have it. So we have our 2 wraps. There's turkey, no. There's beef mince in there, and Anna's giving out to me. She's not giving out to me, she's slagging me for not being a good YouTuber. We have 2.
I didn't say anything.
We have 2 wraps in there. Beef mince with some sriracha, and then we have our protein wraps. Yeah, I got that completely wrong. Protein wraps.
You're so tired.
Beef mince. Sriracha. Get this in my stomach because I can't even talk anymore. Let's go. So that is my next meal consumed. So for the rest of the day, I am going to get some more food in. So I'm currently having this, which is a soy pot, 500 grams of it. And in the whole pot, there is, let's see, there's about 50 grams of carbs, and there is about 20 grams of protein. So a good enough snack. You can get this in Aldi and pretty much anywhere, I think. I go for this because it's lactose free. Otherwise, I would have something like Greek yogurt, and you can top it like with granola or nuts or whatever, but I don't have the calories to do that, so I'm just going to have this alone. And then I am going to teach a class. So myself and Anna teach a class every Wednesday at 6 p.m. It's pretty much just people around the local area, but I love doing something like this for the community, you know, spreading my knowledge and getting people fit, and they have a great time as well. You know, we incorporate a lot of games and a lot of like fun exercises in there as well, so they don't feel like they're exercises, but they're getting fit as well. That's my good deed that I do every single week. Plus it allows us to build a bit of a business together. It's nice doing something like this together. So I think I'm going to wrap it up at that. The rest of the day is going to be very, very boring. So after the class, just going to come home, eat my last meal, which is going to be turkey mince, rice, mixed veg, and I might have a creamy as well. Put some blueberries, some protein powder, make a sorbet of some sort, and that will wrap up the protein for the day, I think. And then I'm just going to hit the hay. I'm trying to get to bed around 9:30 every single day, because rest and recovery is very, very important, especially when you're prepping. So I'm going to get to bed early. But thank you guys for tuning in today's video. If you liked today's video, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment, and tune in on the next one as well. The next one's probably going to be another handheld vlog style video like this. So if you enjoyed this video, tune into the next one, and I will catch you guys soon. Slán.